Good morning. Today is Friday, May 1st, and as we begin this day together, we gently hold on to the words of Psalm 37:7. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. There is something tender in these words, especially for hearts that feel tired of waiting, for minds that have been quietly carrying questions, for souls that have been hoping for something to change. This invitation to be still is not a demand, it is a place of rest. It reminds us that we do not have to push, rush, or force anything this morning. Even here, in the quiet spaces where answers have not yet come, God is near. He has not stepped away from your story. He has not forgotten what you are holding inside. The waiting you feel is not empty, and it is not unnoticed. There is a gentle work happening, even if you cannot yet see it. So right now, let your heart settle into this truth. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to trust that God is moving in ways you cannot yet understand. If this moment speaks to you, softly write in the comments, "I will be still and trust God's timing." Let it be your quiet agreement with God. As you do, it helps anchor your heart in truth and makes this moment more personal, more intentional, something you carry with you beyond this prayer. And now, as we remain here together, let us slowly turn our hearts toward him, gently stepping out of our thoughts and into his presence. Let us begin to pray. We slow down now, gently, without pressure. We take a soft breath in and slowly release it again. We breathe in and let it go. There is no need to hurry in this moment. No need to carry the rush of the day any further. We allow ourselves to pause right here, just as we are. Father, we come before you with hearts that have been moving quickly, minds that have been searching for answers, and emotions that may feel a little tired from waiting. You see it all. You understand the quiet weight we carry when things feel uncertain or delayed. Waiting is not always easy for us. Sometimes it feels uncomfortable, sometimes even heavy. We wonder if things will change or when they will finally come together. But here, in your presence, we are reminded that you are never in a hurry. You are steady, you are patient, and we do not need to rush ahead of you. So we bring you our restless thoughts, every question, every silent frustration, every moment where we have felt like we needed things to move faster. We place them gently into your hands, and for this moment we choose stillness, not by force, but by trust. If your heart is settling even a little right now, you might gently like this video as a quiet way of saying, "I'm choosing this stillness with God," just a small step, an outward reflection of what is happening within you. Lord, help us remain here, not striving for perfect peace, but simply resting in your presence. Let your calm begin to settle over our thoughts, your stillness over our hearts, as we sit with you. Father, as we sit with you, we begin to notice how tightly we have been holding on to plans, to expectations, to the way we thought things would unfold. There are places in our lives where we have quietly tried to take control, trying to fix what feels uncertain, trying to move things forward when they seem delayed. Not because we want to resist you, but because waiting feels uncomfortable. It stretches us in ways we do not always understand. So we bring that honestly before you now. The need to know what comes next. The desire to have clear answers. The quiet urgency inside us that says things should already be different. Lord, you see it all with compassion. You are not frustrated with us. You understand how human it is to want clarity, to want movement, to want relief from the unknown. But gently, you remind us that you see far beyond what we can see. Where our vision feels limited, yours is complete. Where we feel uncertain, you are steady. Your timing is not careless. It is thoughtful, loving, and deeply intentional. So here, in this moment, we begin to loosen our grip. We release the timelines we have been holding on to. We surrender the outcomes we have been trying to control, not in defeat, but in trust. We place our days, our hopes, and even our unanswered questions into your hands. Hands that are faithful. Hands that do not rush, but never delay without purpose. Teach our hearts to rest in this truth, that we are not lost in the waiting. We are being led. Even when we cannot yet see the path, you are guiding every step with care. And so we let go, little by little, and allow your peace to take the place of our need to control. Lord, there are moments when everything feels still on the outside, when nothing seems to be changing, nothing seems to be moving, and we begin to wonder if anything is happening at all. But here, in your presence, we are gently reminded that just because we cannot see it, does not mean you are not working. Beneath the surface, in ways we may never fully understand, you are moving. You are arranging, preparing, aligning things with care. Even in the silence, you are not silent. Even in the waiting, you are not absent. You are working within us, shaping our hearts, strengthening our faith, and guiding our steps in quiet ways that do not always announce themselves. Lord, waiting for what we cannot see can feel heavy at times. It can wear on our hearts. It can make us feel tired, even discouraged. There are days when we wonder if the answers will ever come, if things will ever shift. So we bring that weariness to you now. We do not hide it. We do not try to pretend we are stronger than we feel. We simply come as we are and rest in your presence. Teach us this kind of faith, not a striving faith that tries to force belief, but a quiet trust that rests in who you are. A faith that does not depend on visible change, but on your unchanging nature. Help us to remember that delay is not denial. What feels slow to us is never forgotten by you. Your timing carries purpose, even when we cannot yet see the outcome. And in these unseen moments, let your presence become more real to us than our uncertainty. Let your nearness steady our hearts, and gently remind us that we are never waiting alone. Father, as we remain here with you, we begin to see patience in a different way. Not something we have to force, not something we have to strive to produce on our own, but something you gently grow within us. So we open our hearts to receive it, not as pressure, but as a gift. We ask for hearts that can wait without fear, hearts that do not tighten with anxiety when things feel delayed, hearts that can rest without constantly looking ahead, wondering when everything will finally change. Lord, teach us to wait with peace instead of tension, to trust instead of worry, to remain steady instead of restless. Where frustration has quietly built up inside us, we invite you to soften those places. Where we have felt the need for things to happen now, where an inner urgency keeps pushing us forward, we ask you to gently calm that voice. Remind us that we are not behind, we are not late, we are not forgotten. Everything is unfolding within your care. Let patience become something deeper than endurance. Let it become a quiet trust, a settled assurance that you are holding every detail of our lives, that even in waiting we are safe, even in uncertainty we are guided. And as this patience begins to take root within us, let us feel a new kind of strength rising, not loud or forceful, but calm and steady. A strength that allows us to move through this day without rushing ahead, without striving to control what is not ours to carry. We receive this now, Lord. Your patience gently forming within us, your peace steadying our hearts, your presence reminding us that we can rest right here in you. Jesus, we turn our hearts toward you now, our gentle shepherd, the one who walks with us, not far ahead where we cannot reach you, and not behind where we feel alone, but right beside us, steady and near. You know what it means to walk slowly. You understand our pace, our limits, our need for reassurance along the way. And so we remember that we are not standing still in this waiting. We are being led, step by step, even when the steps feel small, even when we are not sure where the path is going. You are guiding us with quiet care. You do not rush us. You do not pressure us. You do not leave us to figure things out on our own. There is a gentleness in the way you lead, a patience that calms our anxious thoughts and reminds us that we are safe with you. So we bring you everything that is still on our hearts, our concerns about the future, our fears about what we cannot control, our questions that remain unanswered. You are not distant from these things. You understand them fully. You see not only what we face, but how it feels within us. And still, you stay close. Help us to trust you here. Not just in the outcomes we hope for, but in the walking itself. In the quiet, ordinary steps of this day. In the unseen places where faith feels small. Let your presence become more real to us than our uncertainty. Let your nearness quiet the noise of our worries. And in this place where we once felt restless, let us begin to feel something different. Not pressure, not fear, but companionship. A quiet awareness that we are walking with you, and that is enough. As we come to the close of this moment, we rest in a quiet sense of calm. Nothing has to be rushed, nothing has to be forced. We simply carry this stillness with us as we move into the day. Lord, thank you for meeting us here, in the waiting, in the questions, in the quiet places of our hearts. Thank you for reminding us that we are not alone, and that every moment ahead is already held in your care. We do not leave this time empty. We carry your presence with us, into every conversation, every task, every quiet thought. You go with us, gently guiding, patiently leading. So we receive this blessing now. Patience for the moments that feel slow, peace for the thoughts that feel restless, and trust for the path that is still unfolding before us. Let this calm remain with us, even when the day becomes busy. Let this trust stay rooted, even when uncertainty tries to return. We move forward slowly, without pressure, step by step, knowing that we are held, that we are seen, and that we are being led with care. And if this time of prayer has brought even a small sense of peace to your heart, you are gently invited to subscribe. It's a simple way to stay consistent in these daily moments with God, to feel less alone in your journey, and to keep building a steady rhythm of peace and trust each day. We go forward now, quietly, gently, and never alone.